I'm just having a look at seeing what I can do with the rear view camera for the car. From standard, when it's got the tailgate here, it's got the Ford badge and the camera's mounted in the middle of the Ford badge. This has not long come back from the installers. What I don't like about this is they've put this bumper on the outside and it's already scratched all that. Maybe there's a reason for it, I don't know, but I'm going to try and put that underneath. There seems to be a bit of clearance there, so hopefully that can go underneath. But anyway, the camera. What I'm thinking of doing, first of all, I thought about remounting the Ford badge somewhere and just having the camera come through that. Now I'm thinking about doing a hole straight through here, straight through the back of the plate and everything behind that. There seems to be enough room. And then just have the camera coming through the center of the number plate there on that dot, basically. So we'll get the bumper off and have a little look. Okay, we've got this bumper loosened off now. I'll just give you a quick look. You can see what you've got to do. Okay. Basically, you got two bolts this side. I didn't realise that was slotted. I could have left that bolt in the chassis. But anyway, there's two that side, two this side. There's one wire that goes up in the wheel well there, clips in, and there's another one here which goes just in up through there, and that's it. She's off. So what I've got to do is get this through here wherever it will end up going, but what I want is, I don't mind that top part, maybe that 3 or 4 mil coming through. I don't want any more than that. I'd like to keep it sort of flush, because getting in and out of the camper, I'm liable to stick my foot on it and break it. So yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. Alright. Taking the number plate off, I'll drill a hole through the number plate, just a small hole. Alright, so this is what I did. Drilled a small hole through the number plate where I wanted to have the camera coming through, which gave me a reference point there. So I then drilled through the back until I can fit the camera in there. So the camera will go in there, and then I can silicone that up. Also on this side, and then it just sticks through just a little bit, so that should sit nicely in the number plate. Where the back of this camera is, I'm thinking I might do a hole here so I can do the wire up in behind and make it all neat. It doesn't look too pretty. I wanted to use black Sikaflex, but I haven't got any, so I've had to use silicone. But that's going to be behind the number plate, or I can put some black Sikaflex over the top afterwards. Behind's not going to make any difference. So one thing to make sure that you get the camera the right way around, so plug it in and test it. So I'm going to let that set off before I even cut the number plate. Put a hole through here, that was a 35mm hole. I'm going to stick some paint on it, just cover the edges, and then I've got a bit of this, it's like electrical conduit. It's a real small one. I've had to put a cut down through it so it'll go on, but I'll put that around the edge, and then that'll protect the wire when I pull it through from the other side. I'll put it on with the paint still wet, and then the paint should hopefully stick to that and hold that in there as well. But then I can stick the wire up through in the back. One other thing, there's another wire off of there which did the central locking in the tailgate. I'll just tape that up and make sure it's well sealed, just in case I ever want to use it again. Okay folks, it's all back together. There's the camera. I think it looks pretty neat. You can't see it. Shut the door, give you a better look. There, and the bumper is all nicely tucked up underneath the canopy. I don't know why they don't do that, but there's probably a reason for it. There we go. Shut up, noise box. That looks good to me. Right, job done. On to the next.
It's Pommy-Down-Under.